have a best friend who's brutally honest, or would you rather have a best friend who always tells you what you want to hear? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna assume the worst, okay? Give up your favorite comfort food and that's it. I'm gonna assume that's for life, especially. Yeah. Semi-scrambled already, right? What is happening, everybody? What's up, YouTube? Listen, today we're gonna be doing a new show called Fork in the Road. Okay, where I basically cook and eat a meal, and at the same time, I'm gonna answer an in-depth would you rather question, okay? So, today I'm gonna keep it simple, scrambled eggs, okay? But I'm making it with Vietnamese flavors. You know, I got fish sauce. So, what you need is pan. Listen, don't come at me, okay? This is non-stick, it's just what I have on my hand right now. Fish sauce, obviously, 2 eggs, container for when I'm done, and just a touch of sugar. Listen, don't knock it till you try it, all right? So, let's get this started. Let's do our would you rather. Now, question is, would you rather give up your favorite comfort food, or would you give up your favorite comfort TV show for a year? Favorite comfort food? Is that for, here's the thing. If you don't give me like a specific prompt, I'm gonna assume the worst, okay? Give up your favorite comfort food and that's it. I'm gonna assume that's for life, right? It's gotta be for life. So would I give up one thing that I love eating the most forever, or my favorite show for a year? Dude, that's not even a question. Like, obviously the one with the time limit, right? I don't like this question. We're gonna go for the next one. I want something really hard that we can really like get nitty and gritty into, right? Okay, let's try for the next one. Have a best friend who's brutally honest, or would you rather have a best friend who always tells you what you want to hear? Ooh, you know what? I like this one. Would I rather have a best friend who's brutally honest, or would I rather have a best friend? Well, is that really a best friend then? Someone who just tells you what you want to hear? Like someone who just placates your every, you know. But then like one who just always shits on you? You know what I'm saying? Is that... I mean, it's gotta be the one who's brutally honest, right? But then again, I feel like it would... If you didn't know they were doing one, like if you didn't know they were being brutally honest, or if you didn't know they were always telling you what you want to hear, I feel like having someone just shit on you all the time with like, to your knowledge, no reason, is kind of terrible, no? And at the same time, like having someone just say really nice things about you and you're just like, oh, maybe I'm just having a really, you know, maybe I'm just that guy. Maybe I'm just like that, right? All right, so first we crack the eggs into the pan, okay? All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop them partially. All right, pop them partially. Yeah, you can see that? Semi-scrambled already, right? And then we're gonna put a good amount of fish sauce in there. You know, this is basically your salt substitute. And then a bit of sugar to kind of balance. Not too much, not too little, right? And then put it back on either no heat or low heat, and you just kind of scramble from there. But yeah, one who always tells you what you want to hear. I think I'm gonna go with the one who tells me what I always want to hear. Because if I don't have any knowledge of it, I don't want someone just pooping their pants over everything I'm doing all the time, you know? So you can kind of go as far as you want with this, with how kind of like fluffy or, you know, how cooked you want it. Me personally, I like me a good, you know, I like it still kind of soft. So this is what I'm going for, right? See this right here? Fluffy-ish, you know? Got some bounce to it. You don't want too much oil because your eggs kind of soak all that up. A lot of people who kind of like cook their stuff in stainless steel, they'll put way too much oil and then what happens is your eggs just soak all that up, and now you're just eating a greasy egg. Well, it was just fine. Like, it came off the pan, great, but now you're just eating a big ball of grease, right? But yeah, should we do one more while I eat this? Let's see. I want to pick someone who tells me what I always want to hear. 82% pick brutally honest. I know that's not true. All right. Would you rather see double all the time, or would you rather have everything you hear sound like it's echoing? Listen, I've been blind basically my whole life. Okay, you see these? These are, bro, they're not like Long Beach Griffey's where you can basically see his eyes go like this if you look through his glasses. But if I take my glasses off, I more or less see double. Or would I rather have everything you hear sound like it's echoing? The funny thing is, I also have tinnitus. So, seeing double all the time, even with glasses, means I can't drive, right? I can't operate vehicles. I'm gonna run into things while I walk. But like, have everything here like it's echoing? Dude, I gotta, like, imagine listening to my kids talk and it's just, I don't want to think my kids are annoying, right? So that's kind of where I'm going from with this. By the way, this is fantastic. Over some white rice. If I had some, it's game over. See double all the time. Have everything sound like it's echoing. I guess it would have to be, dang, I don't know, see? Because like, I like seeing. Is my eyesight clear? I just see double. Have everything you hear sound like it's echoing is very specific. So it's like, it's easy for me to kind of, maneuver. But see double all the time, dude? That sounds terrible. But I also like hearing things. But what kind of echo though? Is it like music producer echo? Like, do things just repeat every time someone says it? Like that? I don't know. I'm gonna choose echoing. I feel like if I could see my wife, What? Hold on. Never mind. I love my wife. As long as I get to interact with my wife, I'll be happy. Regardless if I get to see her or hear her, or if I was missing a sight. If I was missing sight or hearing, as long as I get to I'm digging myself into a deep hole. I think I'm gonna go with echo. I'd rather hear everything sound like an echo and see perfectly fine. 64.8%. All right, that was fun. Should we do one more quick one while I finish? Would you rather fight the crowds for the best deals, or would you rather miss out on sales but avoid the chaos? I'm missing out on sales, dog. I don't need any more chaos in my life. Plus, I can't fight, so I'm not fighting any crowd for nothing. I went to Black Friday twice. Fun experience, one time, and that was it. I'm not doing that no more. But yeah, let's see where we're at. 58%? Y'all are crazy, dude. Alright, well, I'm done with my eggs. I answered enough questions. If y'all like this, I'm gonna make it a recurring thing. I'm either gonna cook something or I'll just eat and answer questions. Let me know which one you guys would prefer, or if you'd rather me test an eating one out alongside a cooking one, like how I'm doing now. Let me know. I'll do both. And yeah, my name's Eric. This was Fork in the Road. I'm gonna make this a weekly segment, probably every Wednesday or Friday, it depends. But subscribe, like, follow my socials on whatever, the description or wherever I put it. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.